Houston and Florida State will head to Atlanta, Georgia to face off in the Chick-Fil-A Peach Bowl on December 31st. FSU is a 7-point favorite in this matchup. The total's at 53.5, and we're back again with college football analyst Ross Benjamin to get his thoughts on the lines for this game. And Ross, you know, this is a very interesting matchup to me because Florida State, they did not look like their normal selves as they have in years past. And Houston, they have simply been electric under this new coach, Tom Herman, since he took over the reins last season. Now, Houston upset Pittsburgh in one of the greatest fourth quarter comebacks I've ever seen in a bowl game last season. Now, that being said, FSU is 5-0 against the spread in their last 5 games. It's very interesting to me. I'm back and forth here. Ross, what's your take on this game?
Well, I'm going to go a little bit off the cuff here, Megan, before we get to the game specifics here. For those of you who are viewing, this is Megan's last day in the job here at SBR, and I'd like to wish you personally all the very best in future endeavors, young lady. And my best bet of the day is you're going to have a very bright future.
Oh, thank you, Ross. Thank you so much. I'm sure now people will start making more money after I disappear. Maybe I'm the bad luck charm.
I highly doubt that. But anyway, let's get to this matchup. It certainly is an intriguing matchup. You're looking at an American Athletic Conference team in Houston, the champion of that conference. It's a good chance for that conference to make a statement. They've had some very good teams come out of there this year in Temple, Houston, Memphis, Navy. And now they get an opportunity for the conference champion to go against a quality Power 5 conference team in Florida State. Yes, they may not have been the Florida State team we've seen in the last couple of seasons, but they're still 10-2. One of their losses came against number 1 Clemson by just 10 points, and the other one came on a fluke play in which they lined up for a game-winning field goal at Georgia Tech, had it blocked and returned all the way back for a touchdown against them on the final play of regulation. So make no mistake about it, this is still a quality football team. You're looking at, like Megan just alluded to, a team that's gone 5-0 down the stretch. Excellent defense, 15.7 points per game on the season. They've allowed all of their opponents 24 points or less this season. So Houston's going to have their hands full trying to move the ball against them, even despite their explosive offense. And this is a Houston team that's thrived on turnovers and been one of the best in the country over the past 3 seasons, I should say. And it's evident again this season when you look, they're plus 17 turnover differential, and they've forced 30 turnovers this season. Again, that's going to be an interesting part of this matchup because Florida State's only turned the ball over 10 times on the year, and 5 of those came in one game against North Carolina State. Houston only allows 20.3 points per game themselves. You know what, Megan? I'm going to go under the total in this game. It's currently at 54.5. We're doing this taping well ahead of schedule here, a good 10 days in advance. I'm going to take the Houston Cougars and the Florida State Seminoles to go under the total of 54.5.
That's your top insight there from college football analyst Ross Benjamin. Ross, of course, will be back next week in the next couple of weeks as well. He won't be working with me, but he will be here giving picks, so be sure you check back in, read up on his articles, and also check out the videos. Ross, it was a pleasure working with you.
I can't tell you what a pleasure and joy it's been working with you as well, Megan.